Look how handsome Scott looks. It's the world premiere of his film, The Forest Hills. Are you excited, Scott?
Yeah, we're excited. A lot of jitters, and Eddie should be here shortly. And yeah, we're just looking forward to the release of the film for tonight. And yeah, it's a premiere, and it's exciting. So.
Is it a sold-out house?
Nearly, yeah. And tomorrow's in New York. That's going to be sold out. So yeah. Pretty well for independent film on a weekend. So yeah.
Tell everybody, how long did it take you to get this film together, soup to nuts?
April 2022 to March. We just got finished a couple days ago with the sound. So working right up to the end of it. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations. I know you're waiting for a few more people to come, so I'll let you go.
Good seeing you, Helen.
I can't wait to see the Forest Hills.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, we didn't put that hug.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you? Good to see you. Nice to see you.
Photos real quick of Eddie, guys.
I'm here with Elliott Dreznick, who is the executive producer of The Forest Hills. How are you, Elliott?
I am doing fantastic. Cold, but fantastic.
He's also a wonderful actor because he's in a scene with his two children, Hank and Rachel. I have to put the camera down. Oh, hey, there's Hank, and look up Rachel. Say hi to everybody, Rachel. And they're in a very important scene in the movie.
This was the judge.
And how was that actually doing that scene? How did you prepare the children for it?
See, but for the upstate,
for the upstate
one, yeah, we kind of told them that they were going to be getting kidnapped, and so they were told to scream, scream for me, and the old man ran in there and saved their.
And how many takes did it take?
A few, maybe like 3, 4, 5.
Was this the first time they acted in a movie?
Yes, it was. Yeah, I wanted to
was it exciting for you?
Yes.
How about you?
Definitely, yeah.
Do you want to do it again?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we have to go in and get our seats
is a
now.
great actress. She's fantastic.
Thank you. Look who I have here. The star of The Forest Hills, Chiko Mendez as Rico. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. You do such a fantastic job, really.
Thank you.
You were going to get such acclaim from this movie.
That's one of the goals.
Well deserved. Now, you just flew in from Florida for this, right?
Yes, I did. Yes.
How was your flight?
It was awesome. It was pretty good. Pretty entertaining and smooth. Yeah.
What was your anticipation level for tonight?
As I've been hearing for a while, it's the world premiere.
That's the world premiere,
and
right?
It's just as important to me as the Oscars, the Emmys. Every little bit helps, and this is one big plus in that ladder too, helping the fans recognize our work, and hopefully you guys will like it once you see this. And don't chase me, I'll chase you.
Yeah, and you've been working with Scott for a long time.
Yes,
and
19 years.
This isn't the first feature you've done with him.
No. We've done, oh my God, we've done altogether projects, maybe like 20, 30. Some that have made the shelf and some that have not. And
how was it working with Edward Furlong?
Oh, it was awesome. The minute he plays my best friend in the movie. And when I first saw him land on the set, I hugged him as one of the scenes was written out that way, and I felt like he had been my best friend for a while. Like I knew the guy.
You're really connected.
Yeah, so we had a great chemistry together, and so that I heard a few times that we actually had a mice and men moment. I heard that more than once, and that was a hell of a compliment. And working with Eddie, oh my God,
and
it was
Shelley
surreal.
Duvall plays your mom.
Yes.
So after 20 years of not being on this big screen, what was that like to be with her?
Oh my God, to be with her was one thing, but to be in her house, filming with her from right here, face to face, again, it was surreal. The whole time I was like, as if I was walking on a cloud. I felt like, pinch me now, because I'm going to wake up from this tomorrow or in a couple of minutes. And I still have not woken up from it. So I'm happy that it was actually real, and I'm super excited.
Well,
to the
when
end.
she saw you in a clip of work that you had done, she compared you to Robert De Niro.
Oh my
She
God.
said, "Is this the next Robert De Niro?"
No, yeah,
Yeah,
that was.
no, I mean, you really do great work, and when people
Thank
see
you.
this film, they can see why there might be a comparison.
I appreciate that because Robert De Niro, he was one of my favorite actors of all time. I study him. I have all of his films. I watch them over and over and over and over again.
And Scott directed very well, too,
Absolutely,
didn't he?
yeah.
He really knows what he wants.
He has a vision.
He has a vision.
He has a vision, and it's very unique. And he has a clear idea of what he wants, and he conveys it to you in detail.
Well, a lot of people are waiting to see you because you literally just walked in the door and I grabbed you.
Yeah.
So go ahead to your awaiting audience.
Okay, thank you.
And
Thank
your
you so much,
fans.
guys. Hope you love the Forest Hills, and thank you for all your support. My fans, I love you. I love you from my heart, and stay tuned because it's going to be a good show.
I'm stoked. Yeah, it was great working with Scott, and I still haven't seen the movie, so yeah, man, I'm excited to see it.
Cool. Sounds good. Yes.
Too
Good.
bad Shelley couldn't be here, you know, so you
She'll-
can do that online?
She'll be here, yeah, through Zoom. She'll be on the screen when the Q&A happens. Yep. Or we'll try to. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Did you fly in from California for this, Eddie?
Yes, I did. I actually just walked. I ran. I
He
ran
did.
from California.
He did.
That's how excited
the
I
weather
am.
changed. Yeah. For sure.
So, Scott, do you feel that it's just your fans here or horror fans in general?
Eddie fans and fans of Kevin Smith, you know, we're an independent film, so, you know, we're just happy that people are coming out to support the film. So.
Kevin, how are you? What's up, man? How are you?
Good to see you. I'm jumping in the kids coming close. Get as close as you want to touch whatever you need. You're
Start right here? Right here? Okay.
Here's SModcastle.
Me?
Yes.
We bought the theater a few months back, and so since they're having the premiere here, it's mandatory that I show up. I insist on going to everything that everybody does here. So that's how I got lucky enough to get in. I believe the question is, how'd you get involved?
Yeah, so we have a mutual friend, Ashley, one of the co-owners, has a mutual friend, Jeremiah Kipp, who they inquired about, you know, potentially having the premiere, and we were excited about it, and, you know, and appreciate the support for Kevin Smith and SModcastle and Ashley and Ernie and just independent films and everything, and we're happy just to be here, so appreciate it. Thanks,
Kevin, how do you feel about the return of Shelley Duvall?
Awesome. I'm an 80s kid and whatnot, so Popeye, The Shining, even further back, the Altman stuff, like, you know, kind of thrilling. I remember reading about it in national press, like EW or something like that.
Right.
Wrote about her being in the flick, so very, very cool. And she's zooming in tonight or something?
Yeah, she's going to Zoom today.
Look at that.
Yeah.
So that's pretty dope.
How often do you have celebrities zoom in?
Let me see. When we did Terrifier, some of the kids from the cast zoomed in, and I think that was the only time we've done. This is only the second time we've zoomed folks in.
Of all the things you do, what's the favorite?
You know, all the other stuff, like when you direct, you can get compared to other directors, and people can be like, "You suck compared to like Scott." So, I like just being myself for a living. Epictetus said, like, if you want to win and enter a contest where you're the only contestant. So, there's no other like Kevin Smith. So it's much easier to be him for a living than it is to even be a director for a living. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Anybody else, or should we get going?
Let's see this film. Scott, how on earth are you like keeping your composure standing up there next to Kevin Smith?
No, just fan of Kevin. Yeah, director.
Man, like once you're in the
Wait for
club,
me.
there's no distance, there's no
Right.
guff between directors. We've now
Exactly.
seen the exact same shit and dealt with the exact same shit and whatnot. You become part of a fraternity, sorority. You know, it's there's
Scott's a good guy. He is
no,
awesome.
look,
guy.
anybody
So
that
much-
can pull
much
off a
respect,
movie,
very
as far as I'm
Yeah, yeah.
concerned, is a good, really great person. It's tough to manage a bunch of personalities and get them all together and have the God spot where you're trying to figure out what the whole thing's going to look like from a distance. And you know, it's tough on the cast and crew to pull a movie out of your head. Only the director can see the entire thing. So if you can work with a cast and crew to the point where you can show a finished film, that means you're able to communicate your thoughts. So it's you know, it's not like anybody can't do it, but very few actually do wind up doing it. We're like astronauts. There's only a certain amount of us.
I'm with Nick Graystone at the world premiere of The Forest Hills at SModcastle. And Nick, tell everybody what you did in the movie.
I was just on set. I did like a little party scene with Eddie and Rico talking, Chiko, and they're talking about his current dilemma, and Eddie's trying to talk him down or whatever. And my band Demon Scar, where 3 songs are in the movie. So it's an honor to be a part of something like this, and it's also an honor to have it at SModcastle because Kevin Smith is my favorite film director. So.
Other than Scott Goldberg.
Oh, second,
Yeah.
Close, it's neck and neck.
Okay, great. I'm at SModcastle Cinemas with Jeff McCarthy, and he has an amazing surprise tonight. What is that exactly, Jeff?
Well, here we have 2 action figures that I had commissioned just for the actors for this film. Now, they don't know that these were made. And it's going to be a surprise tonight when I give them over.
So, who is this, Chiko?
This one here, this is Chiko Mendez as Rico.
That's
now,
amazing.
Can you see how he's covered in blood there? I'm going to go in a little closer for the camera. Look at that. That is taken straight out of a screenshot, that image there.
And who is this?
And now we've got Edward Furlong.
Oh, my goodness.
As Billy.
Isn't that fabulous?
Look at that.
Now, have you done things like this before?
Absolutely. I've made action figures for, let's see, David Proval from The Sopranos.
Oh, I know. I've interviewed David. I know David.
David's a wonderful person.
Yeah, he's a great actor, too.
Another person I'm in process of making action figures for is Dan Grimaldi.
Oh,
I bet you know him, too, because
sure,
he's
Sopranos.
local. Yeah, Sopranos. How about that? I don't know what my connection is with The Sopranos, but I can tell you a few things, a couple of 3 things.
Well, let's get back to your action figures. So how many of these did you bring tonight? You can't sell them, can you?
These are not for sale. These are prototypes that I had made just for the actors tonight.
So if somebody wanted to commission something from you, where would they go?
They would contact me at I Sell Dead People's Things on Instagram.
I'm with Steve Gregory Wallenda II, and his parents were the Flying Wallendas. I know who they are.
Angel and Steve Wallenda were my parents, yep.
Yes. Now, that's a family thing, right? That's the trapezes, right?
We walk the high wire, yep.
The high wire.
Yep.
Do you do that?
Yes, yep.
You don't do it anymore, do you?
I do.
You
I
do?
do. I actually brought
Where
it back
do you do it? Because the circuses aren't as popular as they once
No,
were.
no, I'm not affiliated with the circus.
Oh,
I don't do
okay.
anything with organizations. I picked it back up when I was about 30, so I actually have a setup in Covington, Georgia, where I practice and train. And,
Really?
so I do things on,
Really?
you'd see it on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, where can we find you on the internet?
Steve Wallenda on Instagram, Facebook, yeah.
Thank you.
Yep,
and we're here at the world premiere of The Forest Hills. Were you associated with it?
Yep. I'm a co-producer, and I was a gaffer. So,
Oh.
yep.
Very good.
Yep,
We're here to enjoy. We're going in now.
Welcome to the jewel of Atlantic Highlands, New Jersey, down here at the shore. If the staff or myself seem a little sleepy, it's because all last night we were doing an event called Clerks Up All Night, where from midnight till 7 in the morning we showed Clerks, Clerks 2, and Clerks 3, and people were here in their pajamas and whatnot. This is one of the most tried and true genres on the planet. Look how many people are here tonight to see this compared to, I just walked into Creed, there were 3 people seeing it. So tonight, man, this is absolutely the highest grosser at SModcastle Cinemas. Yeah, put your hands together. We don't always gather for the premiere of The Forest Hills without somebody going like, ooh, I want to make a movie. It generally starts with the director, and I would like to introduce you to tonight's director. Please give it up for SCOTT GOLDBERG.
People who are fans of SModcastle, Kevin, and thanks to Kevin and Ernie and Ashley for giving us the opportunity for this, and we hope you guys enjoy it. We wanted to make something original, something unique, because a lot of our films have a lot of generic elements, so we hope you guys enjoy. Thanks so much.
Refreshing a director that doesn't want to hear his own voice over and over. What we're going to do after this, kids, is Q&A. So once the movie's done, if you want to hang out and talk to Scott and some of the cast and crew on it, we're going to bring people up, zoom people in, and have a conversation afterwards. So it's not just one show tonight, it's 2 shows.
Hey, how you doing? This is Rico again. I'm up in the beautiful mountains of the Catskills in upstate New York. I'm on a 2-mile hike trying to get away from that boring Monday 9-to-5 job that we all hate.
Every time you do, you make a goddamn mess. I'm done.
Well, what we can do is prescribe you another medication, one that may make you feel better.
I just don't like the way they made me feel. Every day, I try to do my best. I do. And I know that you do too. I'm constantly struggling. Deep down inside, I'm trying to be something that I'm not.
Yo, Rico.
Billy, I need to see you, man. Hurry up, please.
Where are you? What's up, man?
Rico. You're a murderer, Rico!
Taking your medication is very important.
Same thing!
You're in deep shit right now, okay?
Your stories of hard work and courage have been so inspiring to me. I'm especially proud of my brother right here, Rico.
Let's focus on this, man. I'll tell you what. If that werewolf comes, BAM! Blow that mother right away. For the one who wishes to be covered in fur, rip flesh, shed human skin. The inner wolf is ready to be released. For the one who wishes to be covered in fur, rip flesh, shed human skin.
Folks, give it up for the Forest Hills. Okay, so we're gonna start Q&A. Bring some cats up here and bring some cats up on the screen, and to bring all those cats up, welcome back to the stage, your director, SCOTT GOLDBERG, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we have, I gotta read this, so here we go. We got Edward Furlong, who played Billy. We have Elliott Dreznick, the investor and executive producer. We have Chiko Mendez. We have Scott Hansen from Digital Thunderdome as well. And we also have Mark Nadolski, who did the music for the film. And now I guess we're going to do Zoom as well, or are you first want to do this? Let's just have okay, sure. For a second before we start putting the on screen. Yep. Okay. So if anyone has any questions? Where are we going next? Right there.
How did you get Shelley Duvall?
How did we get Shelley Duvall is the question.
Right.
So I found her number online. I did some researching on a website. I found her partner Dan Gilroy, she's been together with for many years. And from there, basically, I told Scott Hansen about it, and John Russell Crane. John Russell Crane, the first AD, gave her a call, and he calls me up. She's like, no. She's interested in being in the film. So then I had to, we had to try to figure a date, so Scott Hansen and his team from Digital Thunderdome went from Atlanta to Texas and filmed with her over a span of 4 different days. Yeah, so that's how we kind of, got her involved in the film, and very appreciative that she did it. Yeah. Any other?
while watching the movie, I noticed that it was like the music was very much a feel of John Carpenter. Was that a huge inspiration to you, as well as with Romero? I got the sense and feeling of Martin throughout the movie, the way it was and how the character was.
Yeah, no, big fan of George and John Carpenter, biggest influence. But I mean, Mark did some of the music, so you want to explain some of like your background?
I mean, we collaborated on this, so there's a lot of late night Skype sessions with him and I just working late and coming up with this. So I credit Scott as much as just me coming up with it. But honestly, John Carpenter definitely. I'm a huge fan of the film It Follows and Disaster Piece. Love it. Love that film. There's scenes of like Christopher Nolan and Tenet. I love that score. Love on Goranson. He's a great composer, and I think that this brings a little bit more to the film than just being so derivative. And honestly, if I had to say my biggest influence on this film, is Chiko. And honestly, like, support everything that you brought to the screen. So
right there, dead center, man. Yeah.
Christmas Day Road.
Scott Hansen.
Scott Hansen. Hey, on the set, you loved the idea of blood. Were you satisfied with the amount?
There's never enough blood.
Is that kind of director?
We like weird movies. That's why I came on. So more donors, more donors, more donors. We like to put Chiko in 3-degree water too in the middle of winter. Just see how he reacts.
Where's your net? Right there. I see a hand up.
This is for Eddie.
This is for Eddie.
What did you feel about that character, and what are your determinations on it?
What did Edward feel about the character? What was his determinations on it?
I kind of hate to admit it, but I really had no idea what I was doing when I got there. But when I started working with Chiko, I just went off of him, man. And I mean, kind of Chiko inspired me. I mean, he inspired the character in me and everything, man. I had such a great time working with you, bro.
Thank you. Me too. I was just telling her, thank you.
I'm going to remember this night for the rest of my life because being associated with these guys is awesome. And to have it hosted by my favorite director of all time,
Scott Goldberg.
Second favorite director of all time.
We got people on the Zoom waiting for us, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
All right, so we have some Zoom. I think we have Marianne Hagan, who is from Halloween 6. She played the role of Kara Strode. She's going to pop up. And potentially...
Hi! Let's put it on the screen.
We have Shelley Duvall. And we also have Linda Flores, who played Emily. And of course, Shelley Duvall, Marianne, and Emily. So if anyone has any questions for them in particular, feel free to ask.
Go ahead, hand it right there.
Oh, that's great.
How did it feel being back in a movie after 20 years?
The questions for Shelley. How did it feel to be making a movie after 20 years, Shelley?
Like having been held hostage.
The question is for everyone on the panel, including the members, what was your favorite death? We'll start down there, and let's start up there, and then we'll move back to here.
In the film, right? Well, what was your favorite?
We can extend it.
Oh. Marianne?
There you go.
Oh, well, what just comes to mind is Psycho.
He's great.
Janet Leigh in the shower, and the scream, and all you see is the blood splatter on the shower curtain. So what Hitchcock succeeded in doing is to terrify you with the suspense, and we know she's just been stabbed, but it's not overly gore right now.
Okay, which film would you create of one of the films you've done in the past?
Recreate? I really wouldn't want to change anything with films of the past. but it would be interesting to see what students are doing with the films in film school. But those cannot replace the original work.
Anyone else have any questions? Over there.
I have a question for Linda.
For Linda, this question's for Linda, yes.
I want to know what she found to be the most challenging scene that she had to be in.
What did you find the most challenging scene to be in the Forest Hill, would you say?
Wow. I would have to say it was probably the scene in the hospital when Rico is hurt and, you know, kind of mad and sad and upset and all these emotions are going on.
Right. Helen, you have a question?
Yes, I have a question for Shelley. Was this the first time that she was directed virtually?
So Shelley, Helen wants to know if this is the first time you were directed virtually.
Yes, it was, as a matter of fact, by you.
Correct, yes.
Scott Goldberg.
Yeah.
And it was really nice, and also Wallenda. Yeah. See. It was great, and the crew was just terrific. And nice, and they had amazing.
Thanks for watching.